Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Connor. You're my father,
Kevin.
Elliott Smith. What do you know about this guy?
Well, I know he's been on our shelf for 4 years.
Over
4 years. Yeah. And there's been so many requests about this album saying, when are you going to do Elliott? When are you going to do Elliott? When are you going to do Elliott Smith? And I was just waiting on you. You said you're not ready. You're physically, emotionally. You have to grow up a little bit.
Yeah, I was telling you that.
Yeah, and you called me an old dirty bastard.
Yeah, this record came out in 1997, titled Either Or. I'll be honest, it's not my favorite Elliott Smith record. It is probably his most popular, I think. It is his most well-known, has some of his biggest songs. I am much more of an EXO person. This record still is phenomenal. I get why it is a classic. I do like it.
You have told me that he's pretty good on an instrument, eh?
Yeah, he plays the flute very well.
Does he?
No, he's a phenomenal guitar player. Smith's primary instrument was guitar, though he also played piano, clarinet, bass guitar, drums, and harmonica.
Wow.
He had a distinctive vocal style characterized by his whispery, spiderweb thin delivery.
Wow, spiderweb. That's I've never heard that before.
He often used multi-tracking to create vocal layers, textures, and harmonies that were usually finger-picked and recorded with tape. If you'd like to see this video completely unedited, uncut, it is available on our Patreon, which is listed up here on the screen. You get access to this video, all our older videos, some bonus content, and our Discord, where you can chat music and suggest albums to us. So feel free to check that out if it interests you. Track number 1, Speed Trials. Funny thing, when I was 17 years old, I sampled this and made it into a hip-hop beat.
Did you really?
I did, yes. The whole album doesn't sound like this in terms of its mixing. Can I start this one off?
Yes.
Talking?
Go
Yes.
crazy.
I think it's well written, and I do kind of understand after listening to it multiple times and getting into the album, I get that it's this lo-fi feeling.
Yeah.
So when I crave something like that, I will put this on. I have it in some playlists and stuff, but for me, I'm not a fan of it starting the album. For you, it's your first introduction to Elliott Smith, so you might be like, well, what the fuck is he recording this on?
Yeah, no, he had a garbage can lid for a snare drum. But you know what? You could hear, the one thing is you could hear, well, first off, I got to say, we just came from a very, very, very high fidelity, beautiful, beautiful track. We had to do a test one with Radiohead.
Yeah.
And that was sonically like, holy fuck, I've never heard this song before, which I haven't.
Yeah.
And then we went to this and I'm like, what's going on? His vocals are I understand if it's like your vocals are low, but the snare work and stuff, and it was just, it just didn't.
Yeah, I think
it's a tough one to open with for me. So
I think that's the main thing. Is it's a tough one to open the record.
I don't know what the intention was to go with that type of mix, but if to open the album with a really, really clean mix.
Well, if you listen to the start, it almost does sound like a tape recorder kind of starting.
It does, yeah.
Listen,
yeah.
Track number 2, Alameda. You okay with the snare?
Yeah, yeah. This one's much fucking.
That's what I mean.
Yeah. Nice harmonies there. That's him, I think, right?
Yeah. He does all the harmonies.
Quick jump, from the chorus right to the verse. No wasting time. Nice little fills in there. The guy got a new snare.
I mean, I think he played everything.
Elliott?
Yeah,
Wow.
He was a multi-instrumentalist.
Yes.
Nobody broke your heart. You broke your own, 'cause you can't finish what you start.
Really enjoyed hearing his vocals up so I could really hear him.
I was gonna say it is quite the sharp contrast between the first song and the second song.
Yes. Way different, man. I love the little instrumental break. I have to say that once you pointed out that he's possibly playing everything on here, I was like, holy fuck, man. You know what? I just thought about it. It's like me fucking around laying down tracks, like just that track alone. That's why I'm never one. I'll never be one to fucking
Judge anyone's work.
And you know, Elliott played acoustic, electric, bass, drums, and organ and vocals.
So he did everything.
So he did everything.
Okay,
so back to my point. Him coming up with the harmonies first off is I find harmonies extremely hard to do because they're
You never know where to put them.
you never know where to put them. Yeah, unless you like.
You can overdo it sometimes.
Yeah, but also you never know where to put them in the scale, right?
Yes.
I always try to do them with somebody, and we always get these really depressing minors, right? It's like you know.
No,
they're just horrible.
It's tough to do.
It is really tough to do. So like kudos to him for
Between
that.
that and then also coming up with those great fills and the bass runs and the organ and everything.
Yeah. You know what he sort of reminded me of when you mentioned that, I right away thought of Mac DeMarco, because I love Mac what he does when he's in the studio and he's got all his analog equipment.
Yeah.
And he's very just like
laid back
and relaxed about it. There's no like, fuck, we gotta do this. I'm so stressed.
Yeah, no,
You know what I mean?
it's very chill.
Yeah, and it felt very chill, right? And I love that Alameda was a street. It says here he was a street that he grew up on in Oregon, and he walked back and forth on it quite a lot. So it was a nice little story, right?
Okay, track number 3, Ballad of Big Nothing.
Floating candy out to the crowd, dragging down the lane. The helpless little thing with the dirty mouth.
The only thing I see at the beginning is a tongue-in-cheek song about a disenchanted, drug-addicted loser.
That's it. Yeah.
You can do what you want to, whenever you want to, whenever you want to, though it doesn't mean nothing.
I just got happy.
On this song,
I did, but I
you'll
did.
have to explain yourself.
Yeah.
Ballad
I
of
thought
Big
that was
Nothing.
fucking great. I thought that was really, really good. No, I got happy because as soon as we hit this, like the last chorus and the outro there, I'm like, I'm really, really feeling his voice. I'm feeling sort of a bit of who he was, sort of when I heard Mac Miller, right?
Yeah.
I'm hearing that in his voice. Then I thought about the yin and yang of mixes, and so this is where I want to take back what I was talking about at the beginning about having the lo-fi.
With Speed Trials.
That's what makes art, right?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
so, you know, the first time me hearing Julius Casablancas with his
Julian.
Julian, yeah.
Yes, with on Is This It?
Yeah, it's not Julius is a different. That's fucking. Anyways, on this with the doing that, I was like, that's weird. But then you grow to love it, right?
Yeah, it's like, exactly.
Yeah.
Because if he sang completely clear, I think it would just, I think that record would still be good, but I don't think the Strokes would have had such the big impact that they did if they didn't go with this unique style.
Yes, it's such a thing of theirs, and everybody's got their little blueprint, their thumbs, their thumbprint.
Yeah,
and I think that's really cool. And for this album here and that song there, he had a nice mix of exactly where it was good. There was one chord in there which I just fucking love. Like it'll be a really quick chord that just throws you off, and you go ooh, and then he's back to the a major chord.
Track number 4, Between the Bars.
Drink up, baby, stay up all night with the things you could do. You won't, but you might. The potential you'll be. Forget all about the pressure of day.
I fucking love this.
Do what I say, and I'll make you okay. Bend to your will. I'll keep them still. Drink up, baby. Look at the stars.
Love how he jumped there so fast.
People, you've been before that you don't want around anymore. That push, I'll keep them still.
That was fucking fantastic. I don't think I talked through that thing.
Yeah, you said one word.
Yeah.
I think you said this is amazing.
Yeah,
Something
that was
like
that was. You know, okay. I'm just gonna say
What are you going to talk about? Songwriting or the guitar?
I want to talk about where his vocal placement is, and I think that it is. I keep going back to vocal placement, but his vocals are fucking fantastic. He's got this whispery, spiderwebby singing going on.
Mm-hmm.
If I didn't have the lyrics here, it makes the listener really have to be cognizant and aware of what he's saying, so you really focus in on it, and then you feel really part of what those lyrics are, because I'm listening and I'm like,
you're so focused, and so your brain is so deep into what he's saying.
Yes,
Yeah,
and he's sort of whisper singing to this, right? Well, with this great fucking melancholy guitar.
Yeah.
That was a really cool piece, man.
Yeah, one of his biggest songs, I think.
Wow, yeah.
And yeah, definitely one of his best, I would say, from a writing standpoint, from a musical standpoint.
The only end thing that came up now, it says Smith obviously had issues with alcohol and drugs, which can be seen in many of the songs, but especially in between the bars, many of his songs were inspired by the experience he had with alcohol and drugs. So I still want to go back to what I got to figure. Between the bars, does he mean the bars of the song? Does it mean the bars?
Yeah, I forget where I read something about.
Yeah.
I think it was on Reddit maybe or something.
If anybody knows,
when
just feel free to let us know.
When I went through my Elliott Smith phase.
Or I thought you said you went through your heavy drinking phase.
No.
Like, wow, I didn't know about that. Another fucking reason Cuddy was in your life.
Yeah, no, not yet. Track number 5, Pictures of Me.
Super clean, fresh strings. I love it.
Start, stop, and start. Stupid acting smart. Door swinging wide. You walked into hide. Looking at your feet. Failure's complete. Saw you and me.
Great. That didn't expect that.
Not surprised at all, and really, why should I be? See nothing wrong, see nothing wrong. Who'd like to see me down on my fucking knees?
Love his voice there,
He
eh?
swears? Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to get the disease. So sick and tired of all these pictures of me. Completely
Fuck, I love his harmonies. He's got the...
totally wrong. Everybody's done just to get the disease.
Those are great. Nice organ there.
That's-
Girls
that's-
used to tell me when I got out of the swimming pool.
Yeah, quite a fun track, upbeat. Probably one of the more heavier produced ones on here. For
Definitely. It
sure.
shocked me in a good way when those drums came in. I was like, holy shit. Bum, bum, dun, dun.
Yeah, very. I think that's the most EXO-like song
yeah,
on here.
yeah.
Yeah, just in terms of the energy and the full production. That's another Elliott classic in my opinion. Even though it's not one of the higher streamed ones. Track number 6, No Name, number 5.
Hey,
Yeah, if you're from Vancouver,
you know what that is.
you know that you go in there, you don't have a name.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. When you go in there, you don't tell anybody your name.
There we go.
Got big fingernails and a head full of the past. 'Cause everybody's gonna last.
See, I wish I could get to where he is.
His tone.
His tone, but where he's moving his chords.
Oh,
Get upset wasn't wrong before.
Here, there's a lower harmony there he did. It's cool.
Had a second alone. All at last.
And killer kudos to stay in tune when he's holding these elongated notes.
It's not easy.
It went, oh yeah. Yeah, when drums come in. Son, do you know the reason why it's No Name number 5?
There is other ones.
Yes. There's a lot of No
on
Name.
his earlier stuff.
I didn't know that. That one felt like I have
Like
never
an Ativan.
I was gonna say heroin, but I've never been on heroin. But yeah, it felt very, very like he was like sedative for sure.
Good way to put it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to listen to the other No Names. I probably should have mentioned that before. I was wondering if maybe you thought it was going to be about our big brand we have in Canada.
Which one's that?
No Name.
Oh, No Name. Yeah.
We have a
I think
brand.
they have it. Might have it in the U.S. too, right?
No, I think it's Canadian.
It's Canadian, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Oh, A. Yeah. No.
Did you say that on purpose? You said it's Canadian, eh?
I did not. It just Canadian stuff just comes out.
We're coming up to my favorite track on the record here, so I'll tell you a little, or well, you can tell me a little bit about it. But I believe it's about him in Portland and watching a parade that happened annually. Can you fact check?
Could this be the Rose Parade?
It would be, yes.
People get fucked over a lot by sort of trying to parade around as something that they're not really, but they can be for a little while. But then it all goes wrong.
That's Elliott's words?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's my favorite track off the album. So track number 7, Rose Parade.
Feels happier.
I can play this on guitar.
Can you?
I could, at least. I don't remember anymore, but
Ask me to come down and watch the parade.
I love the second line of it, though. It's
Right here.
To march down the street like a Duracell bunny.
Oh my God.
Throwing out candy that looks like money.
That's the coins, right?
Yeah.
Tripped over a dog in a choke chain collar.
I like this one. This feels good.
Ridiculous marching band started playing.
I could see him watching this and not being in a great space.
Yeah.
Easily.
Got me singing along with some half-hearted victory song. Trumpet has obviously been drinking. He's fucking up even the simplest line. When they clean the street, I'll be the only shit that's left behind. Won't you follow me down to the Rose Parade?
That was
You can see why that's my favorite.
that
on here.
was easily my favorite. It was upbeat.
It was funny. It was upbeat.
But you also
can relate.
felt- yeah, you can feel- yeah,
you can
yeah.
feel for him. You can relate to it.
Yeah. When you just don't feel like going somewhere and you have to end up going and you just sort of got to put on your...
A fake facade.
It's just like, okay, I'm here. Because you don't want to be super miserable because that just
No.
makes it worse. So you just sort of, you got to be in that equal...
middle area.
Yeah,
that's
you
just
sort of-
uncomfortable. And that's how I feel with funerals. So I'm like, 'cause I don't like going to funerals, but I go there because you're going for the person that you care about who's still alive.
I'm going to totally count you on because I call you out here because you've told me before that you only go to funerals
for the sandwiches.
For the sandwich-
Okay, I have said that.
for the sandwiches with the crust cut off.
Fuck, they're good though.
Salmon, egg salad,
Yeah.
little ham sandwiches.
And then you got to pretend to be sad though when you're so happy eating these sandwiches.
I know.
And you're like, someone's like, "Oh, I'm fucking."
oh man, I just lost Johnny, and you're going, oh,
You're like, "Oh, fucking sorry, Johnny. I feel bad."
and you're fucking putting them in your pockets
Thank you, Johnny, for fucking sacrificing your life for these
for
sandwiches.
these sandwiches.
Track 8, Punch and Judy.
You know Punch and Judy?
No, I'm.
I'll have to tell you.
They walk in a circle through all the sidewalk scenes they used to be a part of one time.
This is great. I love the simple solo like that.
Gonna make the same mistake twice.
This one's got such a great feel to it.
It's one of my favorites sonically.
That was. Yeah, I'm just gonna say that might be my favorite one sonically. It just felt really, really good.
It's up there for me just with how soft the drumming
Yeah.
is, the electric guitar. But I don't actually know much about the lyrics, so you can tell me what Punch and Judy is.
Okay, I'll tell you. It's okay. I learned this from a good friend of ours down the block, who you know who he is, right? He's from England. Punch and Judy is a traditional English puppet show featuring Mr. Punch and his wife Judy. The performance consists of a sequence of short scenes, each depicting an interaction between two characters. As soon as I show it to you, you'll go, "Oh fuck, I know what that shit is," like that.
Oh yeah. I know that style. I don't know.
That's Punch and Judy. Yeah, that's the whole. Okay, they're not shown at Seaside Children's Entertainment places, right, where they have children or whatever. I don't know why. That was neat. That was one of my favorite sonically songs.
Track number 9, Angelus.
Oh, do you know Angelus? Fucking fast fingers, man. Look how soft it is too, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Someone's always coming around here, trailing some new kill. Says I seen your picture on $100 bill. So glad to meet you, Angelus. Don't start me trying now. Now becoming true, be forever.
I love the control of his volume he does naturally.
Phenomenal.
Yeah. That droney thing is just like right there. I don't even know what that was. That was really cool.
Comes in the beginning and then also in the middle. And
Yeah.
then, finishes the song off. It's a really cool sound, but I absolutely love the picking on that. And I love the, I guess, what is he using? Is he using the bass note of the guitar to
I think so.
do
Yeah.
that?
Yeah. Sort of what Nick was doing. Like,
Nick Drake.
When he went down to low C, I believe.
That's my favorite part of the song, and that's one of my favorites just from a guitar standpoint. I learned how to play Rose Parade when I was like 16, 17 years old. I wanted to learn this song, but could not even get close to
It's
it.
really quick, man.
I tried.
It's really, really, really quick.
I tried on, I watched YouTube tutorials, and I gave up quite quick. Track number 10, Cupid's Trick.
Sugar light, lit me up. It's my life. Sugar lit me up. It's my life. Stupid kick that makes me real. Sugar light, lit me up. It's my life. Sugar lit me up.
Here we go. I feel something. I felt it because it's a guitar solo.
See, my thing with I'll let you talk in a second, but my thing with songs like Cupid's Lie and Pictures of Me, those are the two, I guess, heavier ones
Cupid's
on here.
Lie or Cupid's Trick?
Or Cupid's Trick.
Okay,
sorry.
okay. I thought I missed that fucking.
No,
like, where
Cupid's
do we-
Trick
yeah.
and Pictures of Me, like they're good, they're fine, but I just think because I prefer EXO, it feels like that's where it's like 3 years later, and it feels like he had kind of really gotten better at the louder stuff.
Yeah.
There's still some great soft tunes on EXO, but it just, to me, it feels like this is, the beginning of kind of getting into that.
Is there a
louder-
part that you could see that possibly was a confidence factor?
I think so. I think he really found his confidence on EXO when it comes to playing some heavier stuff.
Yeah.
And not even heavier, but
Clearer
just
vocals as well?
Clearer vocals, clearer guitars. I don't know if it was a equipment like budget thing,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
if it was just confidence, maybe a mixture of both.
Yeah.
But like that's a fine tune, there's nothing wrong with it. But I just think, songs like that are done a lot better on EXO, which is, a reason why I'm very excited. I know I'm hyping it up a lot, but it is my favorite Elliott Smith record.
We could just go right into it. That would probably be the best way to do it today.
No, I would like to do it quite shortly after, so you can see the contrast between the two, kind of like we did with the two 1975 debut and second album.
Yeah, that was really good to do.
Track number 11.
Okay, I'm just going to tell you right now.
Yeah.
This is the second time I'll be clearing my bowels.
Yes, after drinking the
liquid, yes, the
for the colonoscopy.
Colonoscopy. I'll be doing this at 2:45 a.m. So could you dedicate this to me if you don't mind?
This song is dedicated to my dad. Track number 11, 2:45 a.m.
Thank you, son.
Going out sleepwalking, where mute memories start talking. The boss that couldn't help it hurt you.
I love the mute memories.
They constantly just grow. Looking for the man that attacked me.
I love that he did that.
While everybody was laughing.
He didn't start verse 2 with the boom, do.
Yeah.
It came in on the second line.
For waking up in an unknown place, with a recollection you have erased. Wave away past harms, walking out on center circle.
To hear the bass got it now?
Yeah.
It's fucking great. I think that's such a really neat little thing to do, is have that boom, doom, 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 bam, dam, boom, 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 doom, 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 doom.
Yeah, continuously.
Because it's this really super clear and very, very nicely articulated piece, and it's consistently goes
it
through.
carries the whole song.
Yeah,
And then-
it's really cool, and you get that just sticks in your head.
And then that final part is quite nice.
The drums coming in?
Yeah, I remember when I first listened to it, it caught me by surprise because it comes in quite far into the track towards the end where you're not expecting, you'd think maybe at the halfway mark something would happen, or maybe like a third.
Somewhere, yeah.
Through the track.
It's 2:45 in the morning, and I'm putting myself on warning for waking up in an unknown place with a recollection you've half erased. So many times I've done that. Mm-hmm. I've woken up at somebody's house party.
Yeah.
And then it's like, and then I interpreted, I'm putting myself on warning. I'm like, fuck, I got to stop doing this. This is like, I got to stop. Elliott says he's on the verge of suicide or overdose and watching himself. Mm-hmm. That's heavier.
Yeah, heavier than just partying.
Yeah, I just woke up in some guy's bed.
Track number 12. Say Yes.
Yes.
We broke up a month ago, and I grew up. I didn't know I'd be around the morning after.
Very nice harmonies, I say again.
Now I feel changed around, and instead of falling down, I'm standing up.
That's a great bar.
Line.
First. Yeah, I loved it.
I'll probably be the last to know. No one says until it shows. See how it is. They want you or they.
Did you get the feeling there? A day in the life there?
A little bit, yeah.
I really like that song. There was some great lines in there, man.
Yeah, that's another one of his biggest
That
songs.
was really.
And it makes sense why.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites off the record. And it's a great way to close the album too.
Yeah, that was something else. That was great. That was, you know what? Great introduction, because it's been sitting here for the longest time on the wall.
I took it off today because
It's right here, yeah.
here, but I'll put it back up. This is a great introduction
Yeah.
point, because if you want to go more, if you really liked the lo-fi sound and the acoustic elements, you can go back.
Yeah.
And if you really liked the more
Clear,
heavy instrumental,
You can go forward.
Lots of instruments, you go forward.
Yeah.
A long-awaited introduction to Elliott Smith. He's one of the most influential artists of my generation, at least, like people that are my age that influenced. That started making music when they were in their teens, because people born 97, 96, 2000, even 2004 when his posthumous record was released.
You guys were at that age.
Well, yeah, young, and then by the time you're hitting high school, it's like mid 2010s, and you're exploring music, and that's why I think he's such a big influence to a lot of newer artists, a lot of newer bands. And a lot of newer singer-songwriters for sure. Him and Jeff Buckley are big up there. I had a lot of fun this morning and afternoon. I hope you had fun as much as you can with your not being able to eat for...
Well, I don't normally eat at this time, but because you can't, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I sometimes I'll go the whole day without eating. But if you said, Connor, you can't eat, I'm going to be hungry instantly.
It's crazy.
Once again, if you want to see this uncut, unedited, it's available on our Patreon, which is linked down below. You also get access to the Discord, where you can chat music, suggest albums, and have fun in there with other music lovers. Take care. We'll see you soon with some more album reactions. Much love, everybody. Peace.